Hello students. So today we will be solving last set of problems on NUT concept. So as I said in the previous class when to use the present value formula as well as the amount of NUT formula, that is SN and ANS, whenever the question is based on to find out the amount which is used to create the sinking fund, or what is the amount standing to its credit at the end of certain period, or if you want to find out some depreciation fund amount, in all such cases we are going to use the formula of SN. And for the rest all problems, that is for a pensioner or to repay a loan, in all such cases we are going to use the AN formula. Other than that, they will directly ask to find out the amount of NUT or the amount. So here you can see they have directly asked find the amount of immediate NUT. So in such cases you can use the formula of SN. So the formula of SN will be used when you want to find out amount of NUT which is directly asked in question, or if the question is based on sinking fund or depreciation fund, or wherein they have asked to find out what is the sum standing at the end of the period. So in such cases we are going to use the SN formula. In all the rest cases we'll be using AN formula. So today we'll start with 21st problem. The question is, a cooperative housing society kept aside rupees 30,000 at the end of every year towards the sinking fund. What will it amount to at the end of 10 years if the rate of compound interest is at 5% per annum? So in this question the annual payment A is given, which is 30,000, interest is 5%, so it is 0.05, N is 10, and because this is of a type sinking fund we have to use the formula of SN. So A by I into 1 plus I whole raised to n minus 1. All the terms are given, substituted, and here for this you can use your simple calculators because the term in the power is very less. So you have to type 1.05, press into symbol and equal to symbol 9 times. You get the answer for this. Therefore SN turns out to be 3,77,340. So the 22nd problem is, what would be the purchase price of perpetuity of rupees 15,200 per year at 5% per annum? So in the set of formulas we had seen the formula for perpetuity is P equal to, or A to the suffix infinity is equal to A by I. What is A? It is again the annual payment, and I is the rate of interest. So these questions can be asked for 2 marks. Here A value is 15,200 and interest is 5%, so it is 0.05. Therefore P or A to the suffix infinity is 3,04,000 rupees. The next question on this is, find the value of perpetual annuity of rupees 50,000 at 7.5% per annum. So again the formula is A infinity equal to A by I. So A is 50,000, I is 0.075. So you get the value of perpetual annuity to be 6,60,666.667. So in this question they have asked rate of perpetuity of rupees 300 per annum, wherein they have purchased a sum of rupees 1,800. So here A to the suffix infinity is given, A is given, and they have asked I. So very simple. So this will go to the left hand side, it will become multiplication, and this will come to the denominator. Therefore I is 300 by 1,800. You get 0.1667. So I is always denoted in terms of percentages, so multiply with 100, you get 16.667%. And the last problem is again the same one. They have asked to find out the value of perpetuity of rupees 5,000 at 6% per annum. I is 0.06, A is 5,000, therefore P or a to the infinity will be 83,333.33 rupees. So these questions can be asked for 2 marks along with the definitions and the formulas. So go through all these definitions and the formulas and also the problems on installment buying. With this we have completed the 4th unit. In the next class we'll begin with the 5th unit, that is time speed. Thank you.